I joined SIS in 1999, to be very precise, on 15 January 1999. And I have completed 25 plus years with SIS. It was a journey which I had never thought of, that such a professional journey I would have. So, when I joined the organization, I had been born, brought up in Delhi, and have been good in academics, did computer science from the second batch of Delhi University. From there, the interviews were called by SIS, and there were about 400 to 500 candidates for the interview, out of which I was selected. And at that time, if I talk about 99, at that time, majorly people focus on the government jobs. Private and corporates were not that lucrative at that time. My family also had the apprehension that yes, getting into a private job or a corporate job, how it would be. But then as it started growing, it was a great journey. SIS is a family and had been the family and remained the family. There had been many instances which actually proved out to be that yes, it is a family and has always been there in good and bad times. If I talk about my journey with SIS, I would say it was an empowering journey. I joined SIS as a young graduate, and I still remember my interview. And in the interview, Chairman Sir was there. The way his vision was, and the way he was posing the questions, it really impressed me. And I could think of that what I was looking for in the organization, it is the same, that I can really confide on the organization, and I can see my future here. If I talk about my journey with SIS, and then now I can say as SIS Prosegur, because right now I am there with SIS Prosegur as a vice president, heading the business development of the business lines. I joined SIS in 1999 as an executive assistant, and as more, at that time it was called as computer assistant, and it was the first batch of computer assistant. That too, the female employees, there were 3-4 female employees in that batch, and that was also considered as one of the achievement of the entire interview panel. And at that time, we started learning the business. It was 1999, SIS was doing only the guarding services. And during that period, we used to go for survey also of the sites. I still remember at that time we were having Archaeological Survey of India, and we were guarding those sites of ASI, and we were very proud of that. Computer systems were introduced, and all of the employees were adapting to the change. And we were the one who were the whole batch was posted at different locations, and we were the one who were handling the entire work associated directly with the chairman or Mr. A.K. Mattu. I worked for long with General Kashyap, assisting him in various activities. Post that, in 2006, if I remember correctly, I was handling the sales at that time at the regional level, after learning various aspects from Chairman Sir, Mr. Mattu, General Kashyap, and various senior people. They have hand-holded and made us learn each and every aspect of the guarding business. Similarly, when we were providing guarding services to various bank institutions. There was a time when one of the training program was conducted by inviting Mrs. Mattu, and key people were nominated. I was one of them, and I was fortunate enough to be one of them. That training program was about how to give presentation. What are the key factors to be considered while you present in front of the customers? So that was a 2-day training program. And I must tell you, I still remember every word of Mrs. Mattu, how to give presentation. And it really shaped me well. And I'm really proud of that I was part of that training program. In that training program, you know, they mentioned how and what important things to be taken care of while you are presenting in front of the corporates. Taking the points from there, we were giving presentations to the corporate world, to the banking industry. And in 2006, I remember I've got my first order of cash van through State Bank of India in Delhi. And that was the time when I received call from Chairman Sir. He appreciated a lot and he said, we have to take this business now forward in a different manner and in a big way. Late 2006, if I remember correctly, in December, I was given the opportunity to join SIS Prosegur. At that time, it was not SIS Prosegur, it was SIS Cash Services Private Limited, and I had joined SIS Cash Services in 2006 at a beginner level only, I would say. And there, this journey of SIS Cash Services started. And from that time, SIS expanded from guarding business to the cash business as one of its arms. Started the journey with SIS Cash Services in 2006. And during that journey, since the cash business is a little different business from the guarding services, so I really had been mentored on each and every step wherever required by, I would say, by Mr. Dugal, by Chairman in each and every step, and Mr. Rituraj. He has been a major motivating factor that how it has to be taken forward, what are the key nitty-gritties, that has been explained by Mr. Dugal very well. And the business has been taken forward. We marked our 500 cash vans, and then that was celebrated in Agra in one of the annual conferences. I still remember that day. And we all in the SIS group celebrated the 500 cash van with the completion. We invited our customers, and it was really great and proud to feel about that. Post that in 2011, late 2011, we were marked at the position wherein SIS Cash now need to have a partner, a global partner to join hands so that the technical aspects, technology can be invested into. And with the help of this technology investment into the business, we can further expand our wings and move ahead. So Prosegur and SIS joined hands in late 2011, if I'm not wrong, in December 2011. And from 2012 onwards, we became SIS Prosegur. SIS Prosegur, with SIS Prosegur coming in, there have been different goals, different targets, and different altogether different vision for it. So I could relate it to what Chairman had said earlier when he called me up after achieving the business of State Bank of India for cash van services, that we have to take cash business to newer heights. And this I could feel, when SIS Prosegur was formed and we were taking over the Ministry of Finance ATMs, and it was really a thrilling journey altogether till the time we were present across India. Now, post that, we never looked back. Yes, there was a rough patch which cash suffered with the bottom line, but then now it has been flourishing. I really want to say about demonetization. The day demonetization was announced by Mr. Modi, we all have been informed internally by Chairman Sir, by Mr. Rituraj, that we have to support our customer even during the demonetization. None of the services should be halted or should be stopped during this period, because this was the time when everybody wanted to exchange the money and everybody wanted the cash at the banks, at the ATMs. So I still remember the appreciation we received from our customers, stating SIS Prosegur was the only company which had supported wholeheartedly during entire demonetization period. During that period, we placed tent at our offices, and we made our employees crew stay over there, had their fooding and lodging arrangement in the office itself, so that our services are performed 100%. And I would say we performed more than 100%. During that period, I remember that I used to receive call late at night, 12 in the night or around 1 in the night, that we want the CIT services tomorrow. And we ensured that these services are provided on time to all the banking industry. We still have the appreciation letters of demonetization with us. And that was really a journey where there were a lot of challenges, but we came out very successfully as SIS Prosegur, because we had the guidance of Chairman Sir, the Mr. Rituraj, and it was one important thing. It was very clear that we do not have to do any wrong work during that time. So, which means that, during demonetization, we had heard that our competitors used to exchange money from the vault, because vault normally have plenty of cash, crores and crores of cash. But we had these strict instructions from the management, from Mr. Rituraj and Chairman Sir, that none of such case should happen with our vault, and the entire vaults were sealed, that no exchange of cash should happen from the vault. In fact, during demonetization, we heard some of the competitors were struggling with the court cases because of this exchange of the money. But we were very clean chit. SIS Prosegur, due to moral values, we never deviated any of the processes. Another important and key event, I would say, was the COVID period, when we had to take care of our employees. And at that time, in a cash van, 5 people traveled together. So we were worried how it will happen. I remember during COVID period, various corporates were working from home, but it was never a single day that we missed office, because we as a senior team, if won't be there in the office, then obviously how will we tell our crew to be there on the road? So that was very clear with us, and it was very clearly narrated by Chairman Sir and Mr. Rituraj as well, that we have to showcase that we are there to support, we are there in the office. Since we are working, our crew is also working. So we ensured, entire HR team, and we together worked and ensured that all team members have got COVID kits, mask, sanitizer, and they follow the healthy, the sanitization process. They don't come close to each other. And we are proud to say that SIS Prosegur during that time were having the least cases of COVID. Apart from that, there was from the support from the management. A huge fund was allocated by chairman for all employees, irrespective of whether it is a gunman or a driver or a custodian or a guard. Everybody got the equal support during COVID. Even if somebody is suffering from the COVID and he could not join the office during that period also, it has been supported well. In the COVID, even the ambulance services was provided. The cash vans were used, the ambulance services were created, people were struggling with the oxygen cylinders. We have been working together. The entire SIS group was working together. The core team was formed to support each and every member who is having any issues due to COVID. And it was very a good feeling that I'm there in an organization which takes care of its people at such a length that not only at the professional level but at the personal level also it has been taken care of. And for that, I always remember the words of chairman. Take care of your employees, they will take care of your business. Being a senior person in SIS Prosegur, as a vice president, when I do any work related to employees, related to when we go for the presentation, when we take new orders, we always remember these keywords of the chairman. We always think that yes, we need to first take care of our employees, and similarly, they will take care of the business. And it brings in the ownership in the individual. How important it is that the ownership should be there in the individual when he is performing his duties. Even if one is not well, but if there is an ownership, he will surely perform his duties to the 100% level. Now, if I look at SIS Prosegur today, SIS Prosegur today is the second largest cash management company across India, and the only company who has been using technology in each and every product line. We have got 9 product lines, and these product lines are basically the traditional product lines like CIT, DSB, ATM, bullion, and the new product lines as well, which includes value cargo, Payge, cash today, and the other, the sorting activity, the cash processing activity. So all these product lines makes SIS Prosegur a unique company. Out of all our competitors, if you look at, none of the company has got such a wide range of service portfolios, service segments, and even the wide network of pan-India presence is also not there for what SIS Prosegur has. That's the reason SIS Prosegur is a unique company. We are the second largest with highest profit-making company. And beyond that, we are going for listing the next year. SIS Prosegur, I am heading as a vice president, handling the business development. And each day, SIS Prosegur has got a different challenge. That normally we attend, we sit together and overcome with that challenge, keeping in mind the moral values of SIS Group. If I remember the interactions with the chairman, sir, the memories which I have, the fondest memories, there have been many ISSM seminars I have been participating, and it is always an event where we work very closely with the chairman and we are able to see him. I joined SIS in 1999, and it was January 1999, and in July the same year, 1999, we had the conference at Malaysia, the ISSM conference. And I was very fortunate to be part of that conference. And it was the time when I could see the vision, the contacts, and the way of working of chairman, sir. It was the time we spent about a week's time there, and I could see the level of employee engagement he does, so that each and every employee gets mentored well to take the next level of responsibility. That was the time period when I have come to know the entire working of ISSM. I'm also still the member of ISSM, and we do a lot of work for ISSM also, International Institute of Security and Safety Management. But those old memories I can never ever forget. With the ISSM seminar of 1999, I further strengthened the opinion that this is the place where I have to work and where I have ample of opportunities going forward. In fact, I mentioned that earlier also. My family had got their own apprehensions, and I was the individual who had never ever gone out of Delhi and never ever had traveled alone. So this was the time when I had gone alone to Malaysia. Post that, there had been many ISSM conferences, and I remember the conference of Bangalore in 2000s, wherein I, with the entire backend team, had gone to Bangalore for about 15 to 20 days for the initial days of preparation. There had been a lot of work of the secretariat, and I was part of the secretariat team. During that 15 days, it was a time when we could get the message of Chairman Sir, how the entire seminar, how the delegates needs to, which all delegates are there, the calling was there, and how completely it has to be handled. So that was the time, and it had mentored us very well to how to contact the delegates, and how the entire seminar is being performed, what small things are there, and how it has to be taken care of. The seminar went off very well. Post the seminar, the last day of it, I became unwell. I was suffering from high fever, and we had to return back by the train, and it was scheduled after one day, after the next day only. And then I got the message from Chairman Sir that I will not be going through train because it will take another, 48 hours to reach. So I would be traveling by flight, and he would be, and I would be traveling by flight so that I reach early as I am unwell. And the entire incident, it made a different impact on me and my family as well. And I still remember when we landed, Chairman Sir was there, my family was there to receive, and he said that, take care of her. And it was a really an instance which we remember till today. And it made us believe that, yes, Chairman Sir takes care of the employees personally, professionally, in all the levels. And with these experiences, your regard towards him increases, and you really feel that you are in the safe hands and the safe organization, which not only gives you the professional opportunities to grow further, but also helps you whenever you are in need or you are in difficulty. See, working with the chairman is very inspiring. He is a visionary and very adaptive about the change. These qualities are really rare in any individual. And these qualities, along with these qualities, he is very humble, and he takes care of the employees who are working with him. This makes him a different personality, and because of all these approaches, he always inspires me. Whenever you are stuck in something, you always think of him, what he would have done if he would have been in this situation. And since in many of the occasions I have worked very closely with him, so I can see his approach during that time. In last 50 years, in fact, I have seen how he has developed individuals, giving them a next level, the professional growth. Because when you're working at the back end level, the individual cannot think of growing at the highest level or working in the front end. There have been many instances, I would say during the entire journey as a woman. I have never felt that a different approach has been followed for a female or a male employee. It has been considered always the same, whether it is a female employee or a male employee, and has been given equal opportunities. Obviously, that depends on the capability and what to take and what not to take. That always remains the important fact. But for development into a new role, it has always been mentored very well, very well. And I really appreciate that. I had never thought that I would be joining such an organization where I will get a platform with such a mentorship. I would be progressing. There have been many instances, how sometimes I feel that कि companies से क्या different है. SRS बहुत different है बाकी companies से. बाकी companies focus करते हैं सिर्फ अपने top line and bottom. Most of the companies, या for the sake of doing CSR activities करी जाती है. But SRS believes in training, developing the skill set of the employees which are already they are working for the organization. Apart from that, यहाँ पूरा family culture है, along with the professional goals. Family culture is there, but still the professional goals are there, which you have to achieve to go to the next level. If you have to grow in the organization, it has to be performed professionally, and the key goals, the KPIs of the organization needs to be achieved. That is different. There are many things which are different in the organization. In my journey, I have also seen there have been people who have joined the organization at the beginner level, like I did, at the level of, I have seen people joining at the level of guard, the accountant, and then they have been reaching to the highest level of the organization, which gives the whole concept of the organization, that the ownership of these individuals would be the highest compared to anybody who is joining for a year or two, because it is our organization where it is the smallest things what you have done for building the base. You really like each and everything what you have done, and you want that to be growing further. If the individual gets the right platform, right mentoring, can go to any level. And this I have seen in SRS, which makes it different from any other organization, is how to develop this skill set of the individuals. Everybody thinks SRS organization as its own organization. Its own, like how we handle our house is the similar what we consider as our organization. During my journey as a empowered woman, to the level what I have reached, there have been many instances personally or professionally when the individual, when I need a support, and that support can both be professionally or personally, and that is always there without even asking, and that has always been very, very great. The way SIS has been growing, has been moving. In next, if I talk about, as one of the things was there in 2047, where will SIS be? I have no doubt about it that SIS would be growing exponentially and will be becoming a global leader, but not forgetting, and will always remember the key basic things, that happy and healthy employees, which leads to the happy customers, and then which would further convert into a happy shareholders. So this key mantra is the one which takes care of everybody, may it be the employees, may it be their personal health, may it be the customers, which are our pillars, and then ultimately the shareholders. The 50th year celebration, and I wish him the good health, prosperity, and he keeps on guiding us like this, and he with his visionary approach. It has been a very great working with Chairman Sir for all these 25 years, and we wish him good luck. In future also, we should always get his guidance.
My journey with SIS has been like a roller coaster. It's challenging, it's been exhilarating, it's had its fair share of ups and downs, but we've always done something new every year in SIS. It's never been a dull moment for us in SIS, and I have been a part of many projects, many of the marquee projects in SIS.